right? Anytime I can build those frames, I can get my underhook, I can keep my head close, okay? I'm going to get control of their hips, right? But I'm also going to keep myself safe from getting struck. I'm thinking an MMA self-defense person. The tighter I can get to the hips, the better, all right? Not always an option. If I can't get my underhooks, they know that that's my number one escape, all right? They're going to do everything they can to stop that. So when John's on top, he knows I'm going to go for out the back. I'm trying to get my frame in. So he's keeping his head tight here. So I can't get that in there. Even if I get my form in, I start making space. He's so worried about this underhook that I'm not able to dig that in. Right? Especially with the bald head, it's slippery here. It's hard for me to get some purchase, right? So I'm going to take the option that's given. This is the other thing you'll find. Some guys, if they don't keep their butt down, remember I was talking about creating pressure by pulling his butt backwards? The other option for him is to drive forward. And people tend to start lifting their hips a little bit, thinking that they need to create pressure by driving into me. I'm not sure what this hand is doing. I'm trying to point that way. Okay, so since I can't get the top underhook, I'm going to get the bottom underhook. Right? So I'm just going to shrip my hip just a little bit to create space and swim that arm underneath. Okay, now I don't need this leg up anymore because my arm is blocking his hip from mounting. So I can put that leg on the ground. I'm going to start reaching for his head with my right arm. Just like I reach for the hip with my normal underhook, all right? I reach for his head with my inside underhook, all right? Outside is away from his body, inside is towards his body. As I do that, I'm going to turn my hips, walk away, and I'm going to look towards his face, trying to check and see how bad his cauliflower ear is. All right, so I'm reaching for this shoulder. I'm almost for my forehead. Maybe that's a better way to think about it because I don't actually want to hug him. I'm going to reach past him. Okay, I reach and I look. Pull myself out. Okay? We call it the ghost. Back out. One more time. Now he can squeeze as hard as he wants. It might take a little bit longer. Okay? But eventually he doesn't have anything really to keep me in here. And by turning my face, I'm going to take that pressure off my chin. Alright? Otherwise my chin hooks on his shoulder. So get that underhook. And I'm going to start walking. And reaching for his chin to pull myself out. The whole time I'm maintaining pressure. Okay? Now, it's a very simple escape, but there's also a very simple counter to it. So it's not one that you're usually going to be able to do very slowly. It can be done slowly if all they're trying to do is pressure your head. Okay, but normally there's going to be some explosion there. One more time. So I can't get that top underhook, dive the bottom. Now same thing, I'm going to throw and I turn my hips and I walk. Okay, I don't keep my hips pointed to the sky, now my face is stuck on his shoulder. So when I'm ready to go, I turn my hips and I throw. Just like we're doing out the back. Okay? It can be done slowly, but it's easy to defend that way, so often you have to explode out of it. Questions? Inside underhook, walk your hips towards his head, reaching past him, reaching for their chin. Questions? 1, 2, 3. Thank you.